Hi everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to the next episode of the WWE 2K15 Universe Mode. This is going to be week 2 for the retro roster, and this is going to be WWF Throwback Thursday. So a quick update on what happened last week. We saw Demolition win a #1 contenders match over the Legion of Doom. Tonight they will be taking on the champions, the Blade Runners, for that championships. We saw Jake Roberts defeat the Ultimate Warrior. Owen Hart defeated Roddy Piper. Sting defeated Ric Flair, and then after the match, Sting offered a handshake, but Ric Flair hit him with a low blow. And in our main event, we saw Ultimo Dragon pick up the victory against Bret Hart via pinfall. After the match, Bret Hart, although disappointed with his loss, actually made a challenge to Hulk Hogan's World Heavyweight Championship. So, without further ado, let's look at this evening's card. We've got Owen Hart taking on Jake Roberts. We've got that tag team championship match we said, where they got the Blade Runners, Sting and Ultimate Warrior taking on Demolition. We've got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat taking on the Great Muta. Hulk Hogan is taking on Bret Hart, and that's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match. And then in our main event of the evening, we're going to have Sting versus Ric Flair in a submission match, which should be interesting. You've got the Scorpion Deathlock versus the Figure 4. So let's get on with our first match. Yeah, and here is our first match of the evening. It is Owen Hart taking on Jake the Snake Roberts. And here we go. We've got Owen Hart sporting some funky attire there, and he's going to be facing off against Jake Roberts here. Owen Hart is the Intercontinental Champion, remember, so Jake Roberts' victory here would definitely put him in good stead. Obviously, Jake Roberts did defeat the Ultimate Warrior last week, so Ultimate Warrior, one of the legends of the Intercontinental Championship belt, so he'll be fancying himself for a title shot, especially if he can get the victory here. Jake Roberts hitting the power slam. Now we'll get him on the back of Owen Hart and lock him into a neck breaker. Brings him down hard on the mat. Owen Hart on the back of Jake there, but Jake reverses into a snapmare. Owen's back up with a right to the eyes. And hits that running back heel kick. And now showing some great wrestling ability there with that headlock slam style move. Jake coming back there with that shoulder barge. Hitting a couple of chops. Owen's in the corner, but Owen reverses and throws Jake into the corner. And Jake reverses back, throwing Owen into the corner. Jake went for a knee there, but I think he missed it. Owen comes out and catches him with that sort of arm drag over the top there. Very vertical arm drag to what we used to be seeing. Thump to the back of the head by Jake. And a spinning back fist by Jake Roberts. That took Owen down, that did. And now is he going? Big kick to the stomach. Jake bringing Owen back to his feet, but Owen fighting back. Twisting the arm. He's going to hit the Russian leg sweep there, taking a page out of his brother's book. And that jumping leg drop. And now a jumping elbow drop. And an Inseguri. Remember our main event tonight, we do have Sting taking on Ric Flair for the second week in a row. Last week, after Sting defeated Ric Flair, we saw Ric Flair's personality really. The dirtiest player in the game, refusing the handshake and actually dropping Sting with the low blow. Sting made the challenge. It's been accepted here tonight's submission match though. Like I said, Sting does have that Scorpion Deathlock, but Ric Flair's Figure 4 lead lock is quite legendary in this submission wrestling. Owen Hart still doing well here, but get caught with a power slam by Jake Roberts. And remember, so we also have the tag team championships being defended this evening. We could have the first title change of the retro roster. If you've been watching some, quick roll up there by Jake Roberts. 2 count. Only 2. Owen Hart reverses. Let's hope this is not like last week when Jake Roberts and Ultimate Warrior must have reversed each other about 50 times in them pinfalls. And there's Owen Hart with a quick roll up. 1, 2. Jake reverses. 1, 2. Owen reverses. 1, 2. Oh, it's going to be like this again, isn't it? Never reversal. Never reversal by Jake this time. Yep, again reversal. There should really be a limit on how many reversals the game will allow. Jake kicks out. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. Probably wasn't important then, really. I was just about to say, if you've seen any other rosters, you will see there has actually been a couple of title changes in Ring of Honor in the pay-per-view. So that was those are my only title changes we've had so far in this universe mode. We are only halfway through the second week, so I wouldn't have imagined that many title changes. And we do have our second pay-per-view coming up on Sunday, which is Backlash with the Attitude roster, which should be entertaining. It's one. Yep, the headline of the Backlash pay-per-view is going to be The Rock versus Kurt Angle for the WWF Championship, so be sure to try and check that one out. Owen Hart slamming Jake Roberts' face against his knee. Now going outside the ring, what's he got planned here? He's stripping the announce table here. Jake Roberts is obliged to follow. Owen Hart went for the enziguri and Jake Roberts avoided it and hits Owen with a clothesline to the side of the face, if anything. Owen dropped to the ground after that. And I thought Owen was going to try and hit the tombstone there, but Jake Roberts reverses. Jake Roberts hits the tombstone Owen Hart. Owen Hart managing to get back in control of this though, throwing Jake Roberts into the ring, hitting him in the face with an elbow. Owen's in the ring now. Jake's around the back of him and locks him into that belly to belly. Owen goes over the top rope and went for a springboard splash there, but got avoided by Jake Roberts. Jake going for the pin now. 1, 2. Just realised there is supposed to be a screen filter on this venue. There doesn't seem to be. I'll try and get that. I'll try and get that sorted before the next match. Actually, make it look a bit more authentic. Jake Roberts DDT in the leg. Oh, sorry, a bit of a cough there. Talking of DDTs, Jake Roberts hits his DDT finisher. Could he pin the Intercontinental Champion here? Jake Roberts rolls him over for the pin. 1, 2, 3, does. Jake the Snake Roberts defeating Ultimate Warrior last week. One of the legends of the Intercontinental Championship. And now this week he's actually defeated the champion, Owen Hart. What a fantastic run of form Jake Roberts is on. And he must be looking towards an Intercontinental Championship match in the near future. After those two big victories, we'll have to see what Vince McMahon has to say on the situation. And Jake is up and he's celebrating as he would do. Very happy with that victory over the Intercontinental Champion. Great victory for Jake Roberts. Now, here we go here with our Tag Team Championship match. We do have Sting and the Ultimate Warrior taking on Demolition here, defending the championship. Sting just throwing smash over his head there. That is smash. I've done my research this time. That is smash. Smash power slamming Sting. Sting catching smash there in that atomic drop. Remember, we will actually see Sting twice tonight. I did mention last week about his commitments to his tag team as well as his singles career. That is going to lead to Sting doing double duty here tonight. So he's going to have this grueling tag team championship defense before going on to face Ric Flair in this evening's main event in that submission match. Warrior here That slam over the top of his shoulder, sort of power slam style move there. Smash now throwing Warrior into the corner at such a pace that he bounces back down. As you see, he crushes at ringside here today. I don't know if that will give Demolition any added advantage here. We'll have to see what sort of part he plays in this match. As the guys in the ring lock up now, Axe seems to have control. Hits the back elbow. But Warrior comes back with that snapmare there. Now locking the headlock into Axe. But Axe just picks him up and drops him in that backdrop. Demolition are very eager to get a hold of these championships. As they would be. Axe hitting the drop toe hold on Sting. Locks him in a headlock, and now if I was going to Irish whip him, nobody brings him back and hits the power slam. Sting fighting back though. Axe catches his leg, but Sting comes through with the enziguri. Sting just throwing Axe over the top rope there. And Axe fighting back with that punch. And he gets Sting up on his shoulder and hits a power slam. Big impactful move there by Smash. Axe even. So I've done my homework, I'm still mixing the two of them up. Axe with a backdrop. And now an atomic drop. Hitting quite a few impactful moves here and brings in his tag team partner Smash. But Sting's going to get across. Sting brings in the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior gets on the back and Irish whips Smash into the ropes and brings him back into a very impactful power slam there. But Smash is back up with that punch to the stomach, but Warrior throws him into his corner. Went for the clothesline, Smash managed to avoid it. Warrior's got him, Warrior went for a clothesline, Smash avoided it, and Warrior comes back with a power slam. Great work there by Warrior. Now picking Smash up, Smash gets the rake to the eyes. Irish whipping Warrior into the corner. But Warrior fighting back and throwing Smash into the corner, and finally hits that clothesline he went for earlier. Now just slamming Smash's arm into the ring. And just laying the punches into the face of Smash. And another power slam. Warrior's really going to that power slam quite often today. And the atomic drop. Smash goes over the top rope. Fights his way back in though against Warrior. Warrior's dazed here. Smash has got him up in that power slam. And now laying the punches into Warrior as Warrior did to him a few seconds ago. Comes over and tags his partner in Axe. And Warrior brings in Sting. The two fresh men in the ring. Sting just sprints across the ring and hits a huge clothesline. Axe went down. There's a huge punch there by Axe. Pulling Sting into center ring. He's going to go for the pin here. Only a one count on Sting. Sting hits a belly to belly slam on Axe. Axe hitting an atomic drop on Sting. Sting goes down as you would do. Having your blood spuds smashed against somebody's knee. Sting with a front chancer. He looks like he's going to go for a vertical suplex and does. Sting looked like he was going to try and bring in Warrior, which he does now. The Axe just got between the two partners. But Sting brings himself straight back in. Warrior didn't seem very happy with that quick tag. Sting obviously thinking he could get the better of Demolition. Taken him by the unawares, but it didn't work initially, but Sting is now in control of Axe. Axe twisted the arm and smashing into the back of Sting, then hit him with a power slam. As you can see, I still haven't got this screen filter sorted properly. Axe again with another power slam. Crushed like that one. Sting has Axe in a front chance. We're now hitting some clothesline combinations here. That's 3 clotheslines in a row. Leaving him in the corner. Thought Sting might be going for the splash there, but Axe fights his way out of it and hits the atomic drop. Sting's down again. And Axe locks in the abdominal stretch. Warrior's going to be in quick here, and he is, and lays a punch to the stomach of Axe, who then breaks the hold. Sting throwing Axe into the corner, but Axe reverses. Sting hitting the belly to belly into the turnbuckle there. Sting getting across, he's going to bring in the Ultimate Warrior. Looks like Axe is going to bring in a smash as well. Yeah, Warrior went to try and close down and stop him, but he ducked. Smashes in with the arm breaker there on Warrior. And then a massive, massive clothesline there. Almost from hell. Oh, that was almost a victory there. Axe sorry, Axe had got in and it blocked off the advance in Sting there. Sting breaks up the 2 count this time. How did Warrior kick out of that huge, huge clothesline? There he is hitting that backdrop. Just that Smash makes the hot tag. In comes Axe. Takes down Warrior. But Sting catches him and pings him off that top rope. The hot tag that never ever works. And Warrior with a quick roll up here on Axe. 1, 2, crushes up on the apron. I think distracting the referee at some point. But Smash was in to break it quick enough. Axe dropping Warrior down hard there. Axe getting across and bringing in Smash again. Warrior's back to his feet though. But Smash rolls him up for the quick roll up, but the referee's still distracted with Crush. He's back now, but Sting's already broken it up before it even got to a 1 count. Smash with a big knee to the face there, Warrior. Now picks him up, hits him with the scoop slam. He's going to go for the pin again, but he's very close to Sting, and Sting's in. But barely even a 1 count on Warrior. Warrior kicked out anyway. Warrior again fighting his way out. Big punch there to the face of Smash. 1. Again, crushes up. I think he caught the referee's leg there, getting a bit of attention again. Crush distracting the referee. Smash lifting Warrior up onto the turnbuckle. I think Crush may have been ejected from ringside here by the referee. And there's that slam down by Smash. Crush has been ejected by the referee. We're down now to 2 on 2. And as I projected earlier in the match, Crush has had an effect on this. But Warrior rolling up Smash quickly, but Axe is straight in and breaks it up with a axe handle. And Warrior's got Smash up and slams him down neck first, almost like a choke slam there. Now Ultimate Warrior doing a funny little dance here. And Axe has got a hold of Warrior here, giving Smash a chance to get back to his feet, which he does. And now just levers a knee right into the stomach of Warrior. Smash rolls him over at Warrior with a rope break. And there's a big belly to belly slam there by Warrior. He gets across, it looks like he's going to bring Sting in, which he does. Sting comes back into this match. Smash is there waiting for him, gets a hold of him straight away and twists that arm. But Sting reversing it and hitting the shoulder block. Smash goes down. Sting with a bit of a taunt there. I think he's going for it. He's going for the Scorpion Deathlock. He's got the Scorpion Deathlock. Warrior taking Axe off of the turnbuckle, off of the apron. But Axe looks like he's in. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. Sting gets the submission victory here. And how much of that is actually going to be a sign here, a message sent to Ric Flair this evening. Sting with his first match of the evening getting a submission victory. If he locks that Scorpion Deathlock in this evening in our main event against Ric Flair, that could be the second victory of the night for Sting. But the Blade Runners here have successfully defended their championship. And there's the Scorpion Deathlock there by Sting. Warrior taunting. Axe managed to get back in the ring, but it was just a few seconds too late. And there's Sting there with his tag team championship. And the Warrior. Both of these guys very happy with their successful defense, and as they should be. But there's a lot of very, very good tag teams on this roster. And it won't be long before another one steps up to make the challenge. So here with the next match of the evening, it's going to be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat taking on the Great Muta. And here we start here after Great Muta ambushing Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on his entrance here. These two guys fighting at the ramp, and there's a powerbomb by Ricky Steamboat out on that concrete floor. I'm not sure if the referee started counting yet or not, but abdominal stretch locked in by Muta here. Steamboat fighting out with that hip toss though. These two guys still fighting at the top of the ramp here. And there's the running bulldog. Muta picks him up and goes down for a gut buster into the slam. They're going to have to make their way to the ring to make a pinfall at some point. Clothesline there by Muta on the top, and he's looked like he was going to hit him for a vertical suplex. So Steamboat comes back with that neck breaker. And then the knee drop. These guys reversing each other, both very, very talented wrestlers. Back elbow by Muta. And now he's got him up and he hits him with that gut buster into the slam again. And another clothesline. At some point you think these guys will have to go back to the ring to make that pinfall, surely. They're slowly edging down this ramp, but they've only made about 3 or 4 meters in the matter of a few minutes here. And there we go, Muta throwing Ricky the Dragon Steamboat down towards the ramp, towards the ring, sorry. Oh, and there's a knee to the stomach by Steamboat. Muta around the back. Another running bulldog. Slamming his face into the hard ground out there. And there's that gut buster into the slam again. For a 3rd time. And now throwing Steamboat back down that apron. But Steamboat turns around and runs back. And rolls into that small package style slam there, if anything. And again, hits it again. Obviously no pinfalls out there, but must be doing some damage to Muta as well. Now Steamboat finally throwing Muta into the ring. And the referee rings the bell to start this match. Steamboat fighting back with that enziguri. Remember we saw Great Muta actually attacked Steamboat here before the match, and Steamboat with a massive vertical suplex there, holding him in the air, letting the blood rush to his head. And now he goes up on the ring, up on the apron, up on the turnbuckle even. Muta's back to his feet. Crossbody, hits the crossbody. 1, 2, 3, got it. He got it, he did. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat wins this match with that big crossbody off the top. Great Muta actually attacked Ricky Steamboat before this match, which is why we saw the match started at the top of the ramp there during Ricky's entrance. And there's that gutbuster into the slam, which we saw a few times. Here's that huge vertical suplex, holding him up in the air for a few seconds, letting the blood drain to his head. And then up for the crossbody. She hit very, very nicely. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat comes out of this match on top. A short-haired Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in this one. But again, a very, very good victory for Ricky Steamboat, especially after being ambushed before the match by the Great Muta. I'm sure this is not the last we're going to see of these two in the ring. And now it's time for our fourth match of the evening. We have the champion Hulk Hogan taking on Bret Hart in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And here we go in this Falls Count Anywhere match between Bret Hart and the champion Hulk Hogan. Bret Hart made the challenge after his match last week when he actually lost to Ultimo Dragon. He made the challenge to Hulk Hogan, mainly for a title match. However, this match has been made a non-title match this evening, obviously. Bret Hart has got to earn his way up that title picture. He can't just jump straight to the top after a loss, especially as well to a good competitor, but not a man you'd think should be beating Bret Hart. Bret Hart clubbing blows to the back of Hogan, throwing it back into the ring. Remember, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so as the name denotes, this match could end anywhere. Looked like Bret Hart was going for a weapon there, but Hogan stamping on the back of him. Now Bret throwing Hogan back into the ring and going back for that weapon. He pulls out a steel chair, but Hogan manages to fight that steel chair away from him. Bret Hart drops it and Hogan attacking him. Bret here twisting the arm of Hogan, spinning him around. Excuse me. Hogan with that huge clothesline there, knocking Bret straight down to the ground. And come back with that over the top neck breaker. Hogan trying to fight his way back into this. Bret Hart's got that chair and flattens Hogan. Hogan really took some impact from that chair. And again, a second. Hogan has really taken some vicious impact. And Bret Hart working on the leg. And you can see Hogan's actually been busted open by the chair. But how has he kicked out of that? After that brutal chair attack, you can see the blood on the chair there. I think if Bret would have pinned him after that first chair shot, I think he would have had the match, but he went for a few more. Bret now going for the belly to belly on the outside, and Hogan hits the ground hard. Pinfall here. The referee for some reason has to slide into the ring to make the count, so I can't see on screen how many that is. I'm going to assume it was a 2 count. Hogan now looking to try and Hulk up. Throwing Bret Hart into the ring steps even. And what's Hogan going for? Is Hogan going to try and find himself a weapon? I never thought I'd see the day when Hulk Hogan reaches for a ladder, but Bret Hart stops him in the moment. And Bret has got the stairs here. Hogan just manages to avoid it, and wrestles the stairs away from Bret Hart. And Hogan just whacks Bret Hart with the steps. And now just crushing him in the stomach with them steps. And a second. I think Bret managed to roll out of the way of that second one, and Bret wrestles the stairs away from Hogan. Two of these still fighting outside the ring here. We've got the second chair. Oh, there's no way Bret is going to... He is. It's a pile driver outside the ring. On that super hard ground, hits the pile driver. Referee counts 1, 2. That's got to be... How did Hogan kick out that? He just got pile drivered on that solid ground out there. That's got to do some serious damage to Hogan, who comes into the ring with a chair. Maybe the architect of his own downfall as Bret wrestles that chair off him, but Bret drops the chair, surprisingly, and hits that shoulder block on Hogan, who is still bleeding quite profusely from the head. Only a 1 count, though. I don't even know how Hogan's still standing, let alone kicking out of these pinfalls. Oh, and there's a vertical suplex by Bret Hart, rotating mid-air to make sure he dropped Hogan on that chair. But Hogan just keeps fighting his way back to his feet. And there's a snapmare onto the chair. Oh, it looks like Hulk is finally... Here it comes, he's hulking up. Here he comes. There's the big boot. And here he goes, the leg drop. That's got to be all goes to the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Bret Hart kicks out of the leg drop. And straight away hits a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker on Hogan. Goes to the pin himself. 1, 2. 2 count. These two guys really bringing the best of each other here. Hogan being sent into the corner. Reverses it though on Bret Hart. Bret comes back, gets on the back of Hogan. Hogan reversing. He's going to go for that belly-to-belly slam, which he hits. Hogan's going to have to try and end this match quickly because that blood is still leaking pretty quickly. 1, 2. 2 count again. Bret Hart kicks out after 2 after a second leg drop. As you can see there's still some big drops of blood hitting that ring. The longer this match carries on, the more difficult it's going to become for Hogan to continue. He's losing quite a bit of blood. Dizziness will set in soon, and that can also blur your vision. So he needs to get this match tied up as soon as possible. But after 2 leg drops, what more can Hogan do? Hogan and Bret Hart outside the ring again. Hogan throwing Bret in. And an elbow to the face of Bret Hart. And Hogan looks like he's trying to bring a weapon out, but again, Bret Hart manages to get him before he manages to get it out. But again, Hogan reverses. Hogan with a running elbow drop on Bret Hart. And the hip tops there, I think Bret's feet may have actually hit the ring steps. And Bret, quick roll up on Hogan. 1. Only a 1 count. I think one of the main issues might be the referee constantly having to run into the ring to make that count. I'm not sure why that is the case. There are quite a lot of bugs and glitches in this game, so... Oh, it looks like he's not, he is. That's another pile driver on the outside of the ring. That has got to be it. That's got to be all, surely. 1, 2, 3 it is. Bret Hart comes out victorious here. With 2 pile drivers on that very thin matting outside the ring. You see the early assault there with the chair, and that's the one there. That one chair shot is what broke Hogan open. Hogan was bleeding profusely for the rest of the match, and like I said, that will induce dizziness, blurred vision, and becomes virtually difficult. Here's the second leg drop that Hogan hit, but only a 2 count on Bret. The pair of them fighting outside the ring. There's Hogan's hip toss. Bret Hart hitting the steps there, but there was after the pile driver, Bret Hart getting the 3 count. Bret Hart goes to shake hands with Hogan, and Hogan slaps his hand away. Obviously unhappy that Bret Hart attempted the pile driver on the outside of the ring, let alone hit it. That pile driver is a very, very dangerous move. And to hit it on the outside of the ring shows really no sort of worry about your opponent's condition. And you can see why Hogan would slap Bret Hart's hand away there. So now it's time for our main event. It is the submission match. It will be Sting in his second match of the evening, taking on Ric Flair. And here we go, Sting taking the mick here. And again, Ric Flair really taking the mick out of Sting there. Sting was the man who offered the handshake after the previous match. And Ric Flair came back with a low blow. And Flair has the audacity to even try and start this match with a handshake. Although it was followed up quickly by Ric Flair with a boot to the stomach of Sting. As I said previously, this is Sting's second match of the evening. We have already seen him defending his tag team championships along with the Ultimate Warrior, where he actually got the submission victory, which I think may have been a direct message to Ric Flair. Ric Flair has the figure 4 leg lock, which is quite a legendary submission. He's made that into his own. But Sting has the Scorpion Deathlock, and he knows how to use it, as we saw earlier. These two guys becoming very bitter enemies here as well. Sting just dropping flat on his face there after Flair throws him up in the air. Flair doing some good work there on the lower body of Sting, maybe working him down for that eventual figure 4. And Sting will never boot to the stomach. The dirtiest player of the game is really shown true to that nickname over the past couple of weeks. Flair just throwing Sting over the top of his head. Flair gets around the back of Sting. Back elbows by Sting to Flair. Sting, hitting that atomic drop as well, I suppose. That's the same type of thing. And Sting now working on the legs of Ric Flair. Not only does that help Sting for locking in his submission, weakening the legs of Ric Flair, which would also hinder Ric Flair putting a lot of pressure in that figure 4 leg lock. If Ric Flair's legs are damaged, he's not going to be able to put as much pressure in. And Ric Flair coming straight back in here. You can see he has the same idea as Sting there, just doing damage to the legs of Sting, and a poke to the eye, and a low blow by Ric Flair. In plain view of the referee. I'm not quite sure the referee's done nothing there. He's had a quick talking to Sting. Ric Flair here picking him up. He's going to go for the vertical suplex. Holds him up there to make him think about it. Drain the blood to the head, making the rest of the body a bit wobbly. But Sting fights his way back to his feet. Sting hits that great drop kick. And an atomic drop by Sting. Gets him in the front chancery and brings him into a snap suplex. Sting with a punch to Flair. And the Saito suplex by Sting. Sting hitting another atomic drop. And looks like he's going for it. He is. Scorpion Deathlock. He turns it over. Sting's locked in. Sting has locked Flair into that Scorpion Deathlock. What will Flair do here? Sting drops the hold. Flair got to the ropes. And just to remind you guys, the link below in the description to my blog, which will keep you up to date with all of the news and the results from all of my universe modes. There's also a link in there to all the other playlists for my other universe modes. I've got I've got WWE current day roster. I've got Global Force Wrestling, Ring of Honor. I've obviously got this roster. I've got Attitude on Fridays and CZW on Saturdays. As Ric Flair locks in the camel clutch, Sting's managed to get one arm free. Flair breaking the hold. Also, if there is anybody you'd like to see added to the rosters, any teams you'd like to see created, please, again, let me know in the comments below. I've had some great comments already from a couple of guys that give me some great ideas of things that I can put into the next few episodes. So yeah, all of your help is very much welcome. So I'm not doing this for any personal gain. I'm enjoying making these, and if people enjoy watching them, that makes it even better. Sting here looks like he's going to be locking in the Scorpion Deathlock again. Turns him over. He's got it again. Is Flair going to be able to fight out of this one as well? No. Sting breaks the hold and then Flair throws him straight at the top of his head. That's the second Scorpion Deathlock we've seen this afternoon. Or this evening, should I say. Sorry, it's afternoon as I've been recording this. I've got to confusing myself. Sting hitting these clotheslines. We saw that earlier in the match. Is he going to go for that Scorpion Stinger splash? No. Flair reverses it, throwing Sting into the corner. And taking his time. Sting comes back and hits that elbow. Another atomic drop. Poor old Flair's nuts must be crushed. Sting getting the neck breaker. And now a leg drop on Flair. Sting, you couldn't really tell that Sting has already had a match tonight. He seems so fresh still. You wouldn't tell he had a grueling title defense earlier in the match against Demolition. Still fighting strong here. Throwing Flair face first into the mat. Flair fights his way back to his feet though, twisting the arm of Sting. Sting coming back, hitting that shoulder block. He turns Flair over and Sting's locking a different submission here. He's got his knee pressed into the back, and that's it. Flair's tapped out to that submission. Sting was digging his knee into the centre of the back of Flair, then pulling back at the chin. Very, very painful submission, and Flair taps out. Sting here has won this submission match. Second match of the evening is won. It's been a fantastic evening for Sting. Tag Team Championship defense, and then defeating Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, in a submission match. Something that Flair is created as himself as a character. He is a submission specialist with that figure 4 leg lock. That was really Flair's match. Sting, as you can see, very happy with himself, as he should be. What a fantastic ending to this Throwback Thursday episode. Be sure to keep tuned, and if you're watching this in the future, the next episode might already be up and loaded. I don't know. So yeah, please check that out. Check out my other universe modes. We've got a WWF Attitude pay-per-view going on this Sunday, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and just come back. Thank you.